Good afternoon. Let's start with accepting and acknowledging the first piece. Addiction is a big problem, and we are all affected by it, either directly or indirectly. What I'm hoping from today is that the more we talk about it, the more we are increasing our awareness. Let me start by telling you a couple of stories. The characters in the stories might be your friends, siblings, or it might resemble you. Let's start with Maya. She's 16. Online shopping and, and video gaming is her comfort zone. She spent hundreds of dollars on fast fashion, returning half of those clothes, whereas the other half, she has no idea where they are. She also admits unboxing is her thrill. She's always late for her homework at school, and God forbid if the Wi-Fi is down, she explodes in frustration. Priya, on the other hand, is 21, kind, smart, and beautiful. Her struggle. She struggles with one intense relationship to the other. Each relationship is the one, unless it's not. Her friends even laugh at her and say she's addicted to probably love. But behind it all, it's the fear of loneliness, fear of being rejected. James, he's 34, successful, entrepreneur, and owns his own company. He works more than 12 hours a day. The moment his wife asked for a weekend getaway, he absolutely panicked and snapped. The thought, what if a client needs me and I'm not there? Can you beat it? He's not had a real day off since the last 2 years. Leo, he's 41, a gym rat, a workout junkie, loves eating clean, track calories, reps, everything. He had a minor injury and he was asked to bed rest. The moment that happened, he absolutely spiraled. Depressed, restless, and moody. Let's see. The reality is, it was not just fitness for him, it was his escape. Behavioral addiction is not about a substance. Addiction is in reality a lot about the activity that you're doing and the fact that you can't stop it, even if it hurts you. Unlike any substance, behaviors that we are talking about looks absolutely more normal. Social media, working late, online shopping, gaming, exercise, food. What's wrong with these behaviors? They're normal, not illegal. Rather, they are avoided by our society. But when they really hijack our mood, our time, our choices, they become chains and burdens for us to carry. We as individuals are living, working, and connecting. But in reality, these addictions are slowly and compulsively making us lose control. This is behavioral addiction in disguise. Let's take a step back. When I say the word addiction, what's the first thing that comes to you as a picture? Drugs? Alcohol? Cigarettes? What if I told you that there is a whole category of its own, which is different, which is living right with you, right next to you? Because addiction is not about what you consume. It's about the fact that you can't stop doing it, even if it hurts us. Work, food, addictive, right? Possible? In reality, Let me repeat again. It's not about the behavior or the activity. It's about the ability to not control, not having the choice, even if it keeps on hurting us. Addiction does not come in a bottle. It does not come in a needle. It doesn't shout. Sometimes it whispers. It comes as a notification. Sometimes it might come as a ping or a swipe. The tricky part is it hides in plain sight. Maya was just fashion. James, ambitious. Priya, romantic. Leo, disciplined. These behaviors that we're talking about are all socially accepted. They are patterns that are praised even if they are destroying the balance. Behavioral addiction is this. This is what makes it so dangerous because it looks so normal. The moment, the reality is, the moment it actually takes control, it silently, quietly hijacks our time, our life, and you. Let's understand some science behind it. The moment we have a like, a new match, a level up, the brain actually turns around and releases a hormone called the dopamine. Let's call it feel good hormone, which says, let's do this again. It actually creates a loop of cue, action, reward, and repeat. The brain doesn't care if the high is coming from a substance or a compliment or it's coming from a heart emoji. For the brain, the addiction, or for the brain, let's say, the reward is just a reward, where these behaviors are actually created and engineered to just hook us. Infinite scrolls, one click buy, autoplay, push notification. The truth is, you are not weak. You're hijacked. Let's go back. The youth is vulnerable. They lack self control. They lack impulse control. That's why digital media can really turn around and actually pull us in for hours and hours and hours at stretch. That's the excuse and justification, right? What about adults? The justification is workaholism becomes hard work, gym becomes discipline, shopping becomes self care, dating becomes self love. I am in touch with my feelings and emotions. But deep down, what if I tell you it's masking? It's masking loneliness, insecurities, fear, and trauma. Then the next question comes out to be, when does it become a problem? How do I know when am I crossing the line? Let's take a deep breath. And let's go back and ask ourselves this question. Do I do this behavior and do not enjoy this anymore? Is it making me anxious and frustrated when I can't do this? Is it affecting my sleep or my relationship or my finances? Is it hiding? Am I hiding the time and the money I'm utilizing to focus and spending on these behaviors? Am I using these behaviors to numb myself? If any of this question, the answer is yes, here is what I want you to hear. You are not alone. You are not broken. You're just trapped. You're trapped in a loop. The next question comes, then why can't I stop? Here's the answer. Because the world applauds. A teenager who's actually making and creating a video for 8 hours a day is called driven. A manager who's actually checking his emails at 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning is dedicated. A gym person who's skipping dinner and family events is actually disciplined. We do not question the obsessive behavior. We just keep on rewarding it. Whereas the truth is, balance does not go viral. Moderation does not become a trend. And we keep on scrolling, hustling, chasing, and checking. Addiction does not steal my life overnight. Rather, it replaces it, moment by moment, where we might lose our presence a little, then probably a little bit of sleep, then some connection. And then I wake up and ask myself, where did my time go? Where did I go? The good news is, the moment you notice this loop, we can step out of it. Because the addiction does not make us weak. It just makes us human. Where the world is designed to overwhelm us. But addiction does not mean, and moreover, actually, recovery to addiction does not mean that I never scroll again, that I'm not going to turn around and have a relationship again. But what it means is that rather than it becoming subconsciously, I'm just getting dragged into it, I am choosing consciously to act on these behaviors. The goal is not perfection. The goal is freedom. Here's what I really want you to take today. What I want you and need you to remember is that addiction does not come in a bottle or a needle. We are living in a world full of distractions where the power is my presence. The freedom is my awareness. And in reality, also, my worth is not measured by my productivity, my likes, the body I have, the relationship status. It's actually measured by the ability I have to say, this no longer serves me, and I choose to do something better about it. Thank you.